This is my secret buns recipe. I need to stick to the very end so that you find out how I made this recipe. I'm using 2.5 cups of flour, half teaspoon of salt. I'm using 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then I'm going to be adding half tablespoon of your baking powder. If your baking powder is very active, then I'm going to be adding my flavors. I'm going to mention the flavors at the end of this video, so you need to stick to the end of this video. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Then I'm going on to adding my milk. You're going to find out what kind of milk I used, whether I use evaporated milk, whether I use condensed milk or normal milk. So you want to know the actual milk I use for this recipe, so you need to stick around. So after which, I'm going to add 1 egg. Your egg is optional, but my dear, this is a very rich and tasty Nigerian buns recipe. I'm going to mix all my ingredients together. Once I've mixed all my ingredients together, I'm going to go on now to add in 1 cup of normal temperatured water, not cold water, not hot water, just normal water. I'm going to add in 1 cup. All the list of ingredients and their measurement will be in the description box. If this is your first time of stopping by my channel, you are so welcome. And if you've been here before, good to have you here once again. Once I'm done adding in my 1 cup of water, that is just enough. I'm not adding any more. I'm just going to mix all my ingredients together until they are fully mixed. Then I'm going to set my buns aside to rest. This is very important. Covering your buns for like 5 to 10 minutes before frying help it to relax and help all the ingredients to get into your buns recipe before frying. Now we are going on now to fry. If you have watched till this point and you haven't thumbs up this video, to thumbs up, do like and share, do comment and tell me what you think about this recipe. I'm adding in a slice of garlic to my oil, contrary to the popular opinion of adding onions. Garlic has its own flavor that you would like to try for your buns recipe. I'm just going to wet my fingers with water or vegetable oil, scoop it into my butter and cut it using the eye gouge method. You're going to see a video at the side of the screen on how you can cut your buns into the oil. Now, once I cut my buns into the oil, I make sure that I'm frying at medium heat. And this is not the rock buns. This is the regular buns. For me, this is my favorite buns recipe. I'm not the rock buns person. I love this soft and crispy kind of buns recipe. To me, that is the way I like buns. That strong one that you'll be cracking as if you are chewing bone. I do not like rock buns. But this buns recipe is the kind I love. So I'll just fry using my fork to stir continuously until I have a golden brown look. And once I have a golden brown look, I'm going to go on now to take my buns out of the oil and set in a sieve or a serviette to strain excess oil. You want to find out the flavors I use, Tabby. I use half teaspoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of nutmeg, then I use half teaspoon of butterscotch flavor. These 3 flavors combination is a must try. It's my secret buns recipe, so shh, do not tell anybody. If you make your buns add these flavors, everyone will be asking you, is this buns or cake? Because it felt like cake in my mouth and I need to feel the same in your mouth. Then for the kind of milk I used 2 tablespoons of condensed milk. And because I used 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, I only needed 1 tablespoon of sugar. Look at this yummy buns recipe now. It is so light, it is fluffy, and it is like cake. Have you made a buns recipe that tasted like cake before? This my secret buns recipe will give you just that. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Do like, share, and subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Good to have you here. See you next time.